next 2 weeks. Very good friend of mine, all the way from Sweden. Tying up the boat, Mr. Stefan Siikavaara. Very famous great-grandfather he had too. Okay, so how's it going then, Stefan?
Well, I've learned a lot. Well, that's a code word for blanking. This is incredibly difficult. I've learned so much from Paul today. This is an entire new approach to fly fishing. At least for me, everything's new, and everything's just so tough.
Yeah.
The amount of time, I had a few shots today, I got a few shots yesterday as well, but the amount of time you have to make that shot is just ridiculously short, and there's just seems like there's no room for any errors whatsoever. I spooked a few fish today, but I see these big huge monsters, and I want to catch them, so hopefully I'll improve, because I'll have to improve. This is extremely tough. Yeah.
And what about the nature?
Whoa, beautiful place, beautiful place. And well, I saw a scorpion this morning. Yeah.
And last night you got bitten, didn't you?
Yeah, I got bitten by my glasses actually, inside the hammock. Couldn't see him, man. Hat's in the way. Yeah, he's chasing. Oh yes! Oh!
Fuck!
Oh my God. On the last day, I finally got everything to work. And I got a big snakehead in my landing net. And I'm shaking, the whole body is shaking, and I'm so overwhelmed. This fishing is fantastic. It's the most difficult thing I've ever done, fishing, for sure. It's so challenging, and it's a mental game. But you probably want to see the fish, right? That's why I brought the fish. Like that?
Oh, the Facebook pose.
Well, it's been fantastic. It's yeah, well, this whole thing with the environment and the interesting fishing and everything, it's been a blast. Spending time with you has been fantastic as well. As at last we got to fish together properly. Like fucking 14-hour days together. You fish very hard, man. Very hard.
Well done. Got your snakehead?
I did, yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. And
thank goodness.
Yeah, that was close to a really big blank. Well, I had one fish on earlier, and I had a few chases and so on. So I was sort of slowly really getting the details together.
So how would it have been if you caught no fish?
Well, I think I would have felt quite actually disappointed on myself, because I knew I was able to do this if I just could get the fucking details together. And the last day I did, but I actually not sure. It's been tough also. The fishing has been a bit slow.
Yeah.
But well, yesterday was a day. That was the day when I was ready to do it. Okay. And I almost did it fucking twice yesterday. I was very close. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now we just have to finish off by catching a gourami.
Okay, the gourami. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a mystery fish to me. I've seen one or two during the days here, and I actually casted at one a few days ago. It was cruising and so on. Didn't want to have my flies though. Difficult fish. I think that's a chapter of its own.
Right. Well, let's go and fucking get one.
Yeah. Paul is fighting a gourami, I think. have a look. Man, what a fight! He's been on it for 2 minutes almost. Look at that fish running. Oof. Yeah, that looks even worse than a snakehead, even stronger than a snakehead. And look. Oh. You see, the technique is hand lining, not using the rod very much. These fish are so strong. You see, it's pulling the boat. You see it? These fish are so strong that the rod is useless almost as a tool for fighting them. You need to go directly. Oh, look at that running! Oh, what a fight! That must be a gourami, right? Yeah. Oh, look! It's a big fish on top of that. Wow. Yeah! Yeah! Oh man, that's big.